Hey y'all, welcome to the Gypsy Kitchen. Today we're going to be working on homemade mayonnaise using an entire egg. That's right, not just the egg yolk, but the entire egg. Now, this is a pasteurized egg because it came from the store. Typically, I would have to pasteurize them myself, but my girls are not laying because it's winter and I have to actually go buy eggs. Pasteurized eggs are safe to eat raw. You just want to make sure that whatever you make with them with the raw egg ingredient stays in the refrigerator at a really cold temperature. So what we're using today is this blender. My mixer broke, so I need to get a new one. So this is what I'm going to be using. It might get a little noisy. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. Crack this egg and throw the whole thing inside the blender like that, and then we're going to blend it for about 20 seconds on a whip setting if you have it. Alright, now that should do it. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of mustard. You can use your choice of mustard. It just has to be some sort of mustard. It helps it bind together and kind of emulsify. I'm using my own homemade mustard. I'll go ahead and do a video on that sometime soon too, because I need some more mustard. That's about the last of it. That's a nice spicy mustard with a big grain. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mix that in there. Put my lid on backwards. Look at that. Can you see that? Pretty good. Next, we are adding a tablespoon of rice vinegar. If you don't have rice vinegar, you can use white wine vinegar or just regular vinegar. Apple cider vinegar makes for a really yummy mayonnaise. And go ahead and throw that back on mix. I love this recipe because it's so fast. All right, so I'm gonna add about a pinch of salt. Go ahead and put that back on. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on all the way. I don't know if I can move this to where you can see it a little bit better. I'm stuck with limited options for where I can plug this in at. Okay, so now we need a cup of oil. Typically, you're going to want to pick something mellow in flavor like canola oil or plain vegetable oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil. I don't like avocado oil, but things like olive oil have strong flavors. It's pretty bold. If you're wanting to have something bolder, something with a bigger carryover flavor, you can use that. I'm using that today. I've got my own seasoned olive oil. And we're going to do 1 part of the seasoned olive oil to 3 parts vegetable oil. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it in here so that we know we got a cup. Whoops. Oil mess. just like that. Beautiful. All right, so all that's gone by pretty quick. The most strenuous part here, I need to get a spoon, is make sure that you really take your time on adding this oil. So it's going to get kind of loud. I'm going to turn this on, and then we're just going to scoop in about a teaspoon of oil at a time into the moving blender or processor. All right, now that we got that down, it flipped up and hit me in the head. Now that we got that down to about 2/3 of a cup, we can go ahead and start adding it more liberally to the mix. All right, so I'm gonna take this lid off here, and we're gonna go ahead and poke it around with our spoon. Make sure everything's stiff where it should be. Looks like you could do with a little bit more. You can see pretty good consistency considering, and it'll thicken up a bit in the fridge. That smells heavenly. Okay. I'm gonna lightly put this lid back on and then throw it back on for another 30 seconds. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, yes. I don't know if you can see that. Nice peak. Ah, do you see that little donut? All right, give it a little taste. If you want to add some lemon from here, you can to taste. Just a little bit. Put that back. And then on its lowest setting, go ahead and blend that in. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna bottle it up. So homemade mayonnaise is awesome. It's much better for you than the stable shelf versions, but it only lasts about 4 days in the fridge. So keep making it in small batches like this, and then use it as needed. Once you start getting to day 2 or 3, like that's so much thicker now. Can you see that? Hold on. so much thicker now that we got, yeah, got the lemon in it. Once you start getting to day 3 or 4, you might want to think about integrating it into some salad dressing. I'm going to be making some ranch dressing with this and some of the leftover whey and yogurt from my last video. I've been doing a lot of videos today. I got a whole ham. I'm gonna slice up for lunch meat with my new meat slicer, deli slicer. We'll be having a review video on that soon. I want to try it out for a little bit first though. You'll find that on Christine Reviews. All right, I think that's pretty much all I can get out of there with that. Give it a taste. Yeah, that's good. I dig it. All right, so these are pint jars right here, and it makes about a half a pint. You see the texture and how well it holds there. Super fast, super easy. And when you do it in the blender like this, all you have to do is put like a squirt of dish soap in here, some water, set it on easy clean, and then run it with a bristle brush in the sink, and you're done. Well, can't wait for you guys to see the next video, and talk to you next time. Bye.